Devin Howard. When Scottie Pippen advised Zion Williamson to stop playing basketball with the Duke Blue Devils to preserve himself.
Let me ask you this, though, Scottie.
I would stop playing because I feel that he could risk a major injury that could really hurt his career.
Zion brushed that off, thinking there was no reason to quit playing the sport he loved simply to further his professional career. But man oh man, he might be regretting that now. Last night, in the biggest game of Zion's life, the player we've all had our eyes on suffered an injury that prevented him from playing in the rest of the game. And it all happened after he had only played a total of 34 seconds. I'm getting into the details of his busted knee and why Nike is catching heat for it, so sit tight. The Blue Devils were facing off against the North Carolina Tar Heels when Zion planted the ball, turned, and tore his shoe, causing his knee to give out. Ouch! I felt that. I really felt that. Zion limped off the court and into the locker room and didn't return to the bench. His mother and stepfather joined him in the locker room, which Adam Rowe of 247 Sports says is not a good sign. He was later seen limping out of the basketball arena, so it's obvious he wasn't dealing with just a temporary pain. After the game, Coach K said that the player's knee was stable but sprained, and that a timeline for his recovery would most likely come out today. As for the Blue Devils, they're strategizing a way to handle losing someone who is arguably their top player. I don't want to see the Blue Devils suffer because Zion isn't able to play, but in this case, I think Scottie Pippen was on to something when he said that the freshman star should stay off the court until the draft. I admire Zion's commitment to the sport, but hurting himself again could completely wreck his chance at a professional NBA career, and let's be real, we all know he'd kill it going pro. The Blue Devils are set to play on Saturday, so Zion will have a few days to recover before then, but I think it's a pretty slim chance that he actually takes the court during that game. If the athlete does have a long recovery period, that'll drastically affect the Blue Devils and could essentially kill their national championship hopes. Aside from his beastly size and speed, Zion was averaging 22.4 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks per game this season while shooting 68.3% from the field. Plus, let's just talk about those blocks, people. Those blocks.
Huff, the kick, open again is Hunter. Never mind. Zion Williamson with other ideas.
No wonder everyone puts him on a pedestal. Nike, on the other hand, well, they're stepping down from the pedestal they were on, and that's because Zion was wearing their shoes during that play. The player sported a custom brand of Nike PG 2.5s. They're modeled after Thunder star Paul George. Naturally, Nike is taking heat for the incident because his shoes were a big reason why that injury was so bad, and if Zion doesn't return soon, it could have a lasting impact on the Blue Devils and their national championship dreams. The sportswear brand issued a statement regarding the incident saying, "We are obviously concerned and want to wish Zion a speedy recovery. The quality and